Today I'm going from 0 to $100 trillion in only 3 hours, but I can buy brainrots from websites, and if I fail, I have to give away every single brainrot in this final base to a lucky subscriber. And the timer starts now. Now we can buy any brainrot we want, but the catch is my budget right now is only $1. But every time we hit Rebirth in this video, my budget is going to increase. And for $1, I found these lost tralalaritos, which apparently could make me 500,000 a second. Oh yeah, we are buying these. All right, the man I bought it from just sent me a link. I'm gonna click it and hopefully I don't get scammed. All right, I'm now in a private server with this man and he's got a... Oh my god, look. My lost tralalaritos is right here. This is a bargain. And I've just printed $2 million. We are gonna need to rebirth, so we need to find Trippy Troppy and Gangster Futera. And literally, there are like 3 Gangster Futera, so I'll get this buddy in my base. And literally, right there is the Trippy Troppy. But now I'm allowed to hit Rebirth number 1. Yes, I've just lost my lost tralalaritos, and I'll tell you why. Because now for rebirthing, our budget is $2. And we have also unlocked our alt account. And we have 2 hours and 54 minutes to make 100 trillion. Now we have a budget of $2, and I've come across this Bisonte Jupiteri Galaxy, 2.1 million a second. This would be an absolute bargain for $2. But I've also found this extinct tralalero, and apparently this thing makes 4.5 million a second. I'm gonna buy the rainbow one because it looks more cool. All right, okay, he sent the link. Let's join and let's see if this is legit. I've joined his private server. Let's see if I can see the extinct tralalero, and it's right here. 4.5 million a second for $2. That's coming straight into my base. And bro, I've literally just printed $20 million. We're gonna need the Boneka Ambaloo and the Berber Patapim. Am I gonna be able to find this? Oh, the Berber Patapim's right here. And I'm not gonna lie, we're gonna low-key need the Chimpanzini Bananini and this Globo. That might be the most luckiest spawns I have ever seen. Okay, I literally just spawned in and there's a Boneka Ambaloo. Let's go. All right, that is absolutely perfect because now we can hit Rebirth again. Boom. And now our budget is $5 to buy any brainrot we want. But we can now also unlock ×2 money, which is going to cost me 299 Robux. And our cash multiplier now goes up to ×4. Now I'm looking at what I can buy for $5 and I see this Job Sahar. It doesn't show an image of what I'm actually going to get, but it makes me 6.3 million a second. Hold up. I see something. Cheap Galaxy Quesadilla. When I click on this, apparently this thing makes me 21 million a second for $5. All right, this looks a little bit sus, but Lost knows my Hospacito's 33 million a second for $5? I feel like I want to take the risk and spend this $5. If I get scammed, it's not looking good. We only have 2 hours and 36 minutes to make 100 trillion. All right, I sent him my username. He's just replied after 3 minutes and said, wait. All right, he sent me a link. I'm gonna join. I'm very scared. I don't know if I'm about to get scammed. All right, I'm in his private server. I literally think oh my god, it's legit, bro. 33 million a second for $5. That is the bargain of the century. All right, we actually didn't get scammed and we have just printed over $3 billion. And we have 2 hours and 28 minutes to make 100 trillion. And if I don't, I'm giving away every single brainrot in this final base to a lucky subscriber. And now all we need is a Truly Mirror, Truly Cena, and the Chimpanzini Bananini to hit Rebirth. And remember, we literally found a Chimpanzini Bananini. We can literally steal it and put it in our base. We need a Truly Mirror, Truly Cena, but the Chef Crabacadabra literally just spawned. So I'm gonna buy this because we're gonna need this, I think, for our next Rebirth. All right, let's move all of these brainrots into my alt account. I think we might as well go into a public server and try steal this Truly Mirror, Truly Cena. Someone might have it. Okay, this guy has the Truly Mirror. His name is UZB Lord and his base unlocks in 52 seconds. He is very distracted. I'm gonna go into his base and steal his Truly Mirror. Hopefully I don't get attacked. It looks like I might actually get away with this. Oh god, no, don't you hit me. Okay, that was actually a successful steal. We've got his Truly Mirror and now we have enough money to hit Rebirth again. Boom. And now we need the Chef Crabacadabra and the Global Frutadillo. And now for hitting that Rebirth, we have now unlocked the power to unlock anyone's bases if we need to steal brainrot. And that's gonna help massively. But now my budget is $10 to buy any brainrot I want. Hold up, wait a minute. 6-7. That makes me 52.5 million a second. $10. Right, this could genuinely be legit. Look, it literally makes 52 million a second. It has a taco trait. There's another 6-7 here that only makes 22 million a second. Another 6-7 that makes 5 million. Right, this guy has a lot of reviews, 217. He's selling the Lost Bros 72 million a second. All right, that looks insane, but his guaranteed delivery time is 1 hour. And I'm not gonna lie, a 6-7 for 52 million a second for only 10 bucks sounds a better deal to me. So I'm gonna buy this 6-7. All right, he just messaged me saying, hello, we are having a lot of orders at the moment and delivery might be slightly delayed. However, rest assured that we will deliver it as soon as possible. We have 2 hours and 6 minutes to make 100 trillion, bro, or I'm losing this all to one of your lucky subscribers. All right, the worst thing just happened. We waited 20 minutes. He says we are out of it. He says we have a 45 million. Is that good? I asked, is it a 6-7 that makes 45? He says yes. He then messaged me saying we are out of that too. Sorry, I'll refund you. Have a nice day. I've just wasted 20 minutes. All right, instead I found this 6-7 that makes me 60 million a second for $10. All right, he's immediately sent me an invite link. I like this guy. Am I about to get a 6-7 Brainrot for $10? 60 million a second, 6-7 for only $10. We actually got it after that last guy kind of robbed us. But right, this thing is printing me cash. We have just got 3 billion like that. But now to unlock our next budget, we need to Rebirth, and we need Chef, Crabacadabra, and Global Fruitadillo, which I already have in my alt account. And I'm taking these two. Global can go straight in. And let's get this Chef Crabacadabra in. All right, let's hit Rebirth. Boom! And now we need the Frigo Cameo and the Oranguini Ananasini. But now for hitting Rebirth, we have now unlocked the admin panel to help us steal Brainrots to Rebirth. But we now have a budget of $15 to buy a Brainrot. I can see a Brainrot that makes me 40 million a second for 15 bucks, but I think we can get better for $15. Oh my god, look at this, bro. We can get a Tactoteria Bicycleta for 90.7 million a second. 15 bucks too. All right, La Grande Combination Galaxy 70 million a second for only 15 bucks. Someone's selling a Nubini Pizzanini for $15. Are you out of your mind, bro? I can't lie, this looks like the only legit one. 90.7 million a second, 15 bucks, I'll buy it. And we only have 1 hour and 51 minutes to make 100 trillion. All right, took him a couple minutes, but he sent the link. Hopefully we get it. This thing is supposed to be 90 million a second. I can see it. And it's actually 90.7 billion a second. I am taking this thing straight back to my base. Thank you very much, my friend. Cheers. Now we need Frigo Cameo and Oranguini Anasini, which are both mythic, so we're better off stealing them than waiting for them to spawn. I'm putting this Brainrot in my alt account. Boom. I can't lie, my collection of Brainrots is looking insane. All right, let's go into a public server and hit Rebirth so we can unlock our next budget and buy a crazy Brainrot. All right, does this guy have the Frigo Cameo? He does. Oh god, I'm stealing this, bruh. Oh, he's left. He's left. All right, we're gonna have to keep looking around. I see a Frigo directly opposite me. Let's get this Frigo Cameo and make it up. Oh no. Okay, I see her there. Her name is Luki Undadi. Okay, I'm gonna jail her, get her Frigo, unlock the base because we have unlocked powers, and run, bro. And run. No. I'm gonna inverse. I'm gonna ragdoll. I'm gonna rock it. And boom. That's the quickest steal we're ever gonna get on the Frigo Cameo. That literally took us less than a minute, bro. All right, now it's time to get the Orangutini Ananasini. I see a Bombini Gusini. I think I would like to steal that, to be honest. What I'll do is unlock him, and then I'm gonna put him in jail. I'm gonna steal his Bombini Gusini, and I can just mess about with him now. Like, I can inverse him, ragdoll him, rocket him. I could even jump scare the guy, but I've stolen his Bombini Gusini. We're gonna need this Oranguini Ananasini as soon as possible, bro. We have 1 hour and 35 minutes. All right, this guy named Bartek has the Oranguini Ananasini there and the Bombardiro Crocodilo, and I want to steal all of this. All right, let's unlock his base, admin command, and jail him. Quickly steal his Oranguini Ananasini, and Lost Trial Resources, I'm gonna ragdoll this man. Okay, I should be able to make it back to my base with no one on me. Oh no, I've messed up. Okay, this guy also has the Oranguini Martini. Okay, I'm going for that. I need that Martini. Boom. Okay, he is currently stealing something. Oh, he's right here. He's right here. He's right here. Let's jail him, bruh. Let's jail him. Let's go crazy, bro. Ragdoll. Boom. Boom. Yes. Leave. Oh wait, I've just joined my private server and a Coco Fanto Elefanto just spawned. I'm gonna buy this, bro. This is crazy. All right, we can now hit Rebirth. Boom. And now we need the Bombardiro Crocodilo, which we actually do not have. And now we have a budget of $20 to buy any Brainrot we like. And we have now also unlocked the Flying Carpet, which only costs us 375 Robux, but this will make things very easy when we try to steal stuff. And straight away, I found something that makes me 82.2 million a second. Lost Chicleterias. We kind of want something above 100 though. All right, 87.5 million a second. This is like a new Brainrot. Mariachi Coranzoni, 87.5 million. That's pretty good. I found in a Galaxy 6-7 that makes me 90 million a second. This looks promising though. 99.8 million, which is pretty much 100 million a second. Gold Le Extinct Grande. I think I'm gonna trust this man and buy it for $20. We have 1 hour and 24 minutes to make 100 trillion, and we need to get moving. We have a Bombardini Gusini, but we don't have the Bombardiro that we need to rebirth. So maybe we join some public lobbies and steal the Bombardiro while this guy delivers the product. Well, it's probably gonna take like a couple minutes. All right, I found another guy with a Bombardiro. It's right here. I'm gonna break into his base. I'm gonna go, cool guy Steve. Cool guy, Steve. Oh, he's left. I think I messed up. This guy's got the Bombardiro. Okay, let's go. THYT. Jail. Steal. Go. 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 No. 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 No! They've got me, bro. Okay, right next to me. Bombardiro Crocodilo. And bro's like kept the base unlocked or something. All right. Let's just go around the back. Maybe we might get extra lucky here. I literally don't see him on me. Oh, crap, he's on me. I'm gonna get him, bro. MVK923 is going in jail. Ragdoll. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Let's go. Let's rocket him. Balloon him. All right, we've stolen the Bombardiro. Let's go. And just in time, he has sent me a server link, so I'm gonna join it. We just stole the Bombardiro. This guy just sent me an invite link, and I see my La Extinct. Okay, I didn't get scammed. Thank you. And let's give this guy a little jump. For 20 bucks, that's insane. All right, let's quickly collect the money. We're on 4.25 billion. And now we can hit Rebirth. Boom. And now our budget is $35. I found a Lost Combinations 120 million. Nah, that's not worth it. All right, this looks really good. La Cis Secret. This is where you make the big bucks, bro. I've even found a trial laid on 178 million a second. All right, this has got to be a very rare Brainrot. Oh, bro. Oh, bro. 240 million a second, 35 bucks. 240 million spaghetti to Aletti. Oh, okay. Oh, wait a minute. Spaghetti to Aletti Gold Shock, 35 bucks from a guy who has 3,000 reviews. 255 million a second. $35. I'm buying it. All right, bro, legit sent it instantly. Let's see if we're about to get this spaghetti to Aletti. All right, we're in this guy's private server, and for 35 bucks, I literally see my spaghetti to Aletti. 255 million a second, bro. Only $35. Okay, that's a little bit expensive, but that is crazy, bro. Our cash multiplier is ×8, so this thing is literally printing me money. I have 51 billion just like that, but now to unlock our next budget, we need to get the Bombini Gusini. We already have a Bombini Gusini in my alt account, so we are taking this straight. This is going quicker than I want it to go. Look at this, bro. We are up to 100 billion, but let's hit Rebirth. Boom. Now we need the Teta Tessa, which we don't have. Now our budget is $50. We do only have an hour and 13 minutes to make 100 trillion. This is gonna get quite hard. Spaghetti to Aletti, 510 million a second. Ketchup and Musturo, 255 million. Estoxicola, 315 a second. So I think I'm gonna get this spaghetti to Aletti. In the meantime, we're gonna try find a Teta Tessa, which is a mythic. We're gonna have to steal this. We need this Teta Tessa, bro. We're gonna have to make... Oh, okay. Where's my base? All right, let's quickly get into his base. Let's jail him. Let's inverse him. Let's go crazy on this guy. Let's rocket him. Ragdoll him. Boom! That was an insane steal, bro. All right, let's go into my private server. All right, this guy just sent a link, so I'm gonna join his private server. I am in, and I'm about to get my second spaghetti Oh my god, he has a ketchup Masturo for 467 million. All right, but I'll get my second spaghetti Toaletti, and this one makes me 510 million a second. Let's go, baby. I can't lie, from 255 million to 510 million is a pretty big jump. We are printing now. All right, but let's quickly hit Rebirth again. Boom. Now we need the Coco Fanto Elefanto. We now have a $75 budget to spend on any brain rot, and we have 59 minutes to make 100 trillion. Things are going quite bad right now. For $75, we can buy a Kepat Rainbow 350 million a second, but this looks insane. What is this? 573 million? I've never heard of this brain rot in my life, but I like this guy's reviews, so this guy is on my radar. Here, Lost Bros, 564 million a second. Not the most reviews, so I don't know about that. Oh my god, a Spaghetti Toaletti, 600 million a second. So I might just go and buy this 573 million per second. 75 bucks. We're buying it. He said 2 minutes and he sent the link. So let's see if I'm actually gonna get it. All right, he's got an Oranguini Anasini, and there is, I can't even see how much this thing makes me, bro. All right, I'll take this, and I'm assuming it's gonna be making me the money he said. It was like 500 and something million. I can see it right. Oh my god, that printed me 5 billion. Yo, this thing is printing crazy. We need 25 billion Coco Fanto Elefanto, which we already have. Thankfully, I was well prepared, and I managed to find the Coco Fanto Elefanto luckily. And now we can hit Rebirth, and now we need the 250 billion, the Giraffa Celestre, and our budget is $100 to buy a brain rot. Now we have a $100 budget, and immediately I see a Tralaladon, 611 million. This thing has 6 buffs on it, bro. Whoa. A Spaghetti Toaletti, 600 million a second. The last Tactoria, 688 million a second. Stock 300 million. Garama and Madung 450 million. I'm gonna buy this Tralaladon 611 million for $100. Right, he says okay, hold on, and I've replied back saying okay. So I think in the meantime, I don't want to wait around, and I want to get this Giraffa Celestre. So let's see if we can get it in the meantime before he delivers it. You are kidding me. Neon Alt right here has it. Unlock his base, stick that man in jail, get his Giraffa Celestre, and let's go crazy. Oh no, it was never gonna be that easy, was it? It was never gonna be that easy. Up here is a Giraffa Celestre right next to me. This could be an absolutely great steal. Let's try it. Let's try it. We might be able to get it. We might not. Come on, we're taking too long, bro. We're taking too long. Dokugan Bunny. All right, let's ragdoll him and let's inverse him. And that should be enough to steal the Giraffa. Leave. Oh my god, we've got it. Yes, we have 43 minutes remaining. That was very quick. I've joined this mine's private server, and I am looking at some crazy things right now, but my Tralaladon 611 million a second is right here, and I'm taking this thing straight home. Whoa. We can hit Rebirth. Boom. Now, we're not going to Rebirth again because we only have 41 minutes remaining. And now our budget is $200 to buy any brain rot. And for 200 bucks, I can see a Spaghetti for 780 million a second. A Ketchup and Masturu, 722 million. A Dragon Cannelloni, 100 million a second, 179.99. Dragon Cannelloni has been my dream brain rot. Garama and Madung for 100 million. Ketchup and Masturu, 722 million a second for 150 bucks. A Dragon Cannelloni for 450 million a second, and it's been my dream to have a Dragon Cannelloni. This thing would be my dream, bro. I've got to do it, boys. But if we don't hit 100 trillion in 38 minutes, I'm giving everything away to one lucky subscriber. What I'm gonna do in the meantime is move all of these brain rots into my main base. Hopefully by then, this guy has got this thing ready to deliver. All right, this is the last brain rot we have to move. Boom. Let's just see how much money we have printed. Literally nearly 1 trillion. All right, now this is the real deal. He sent me a link for the Dragon Cannelloni, my dream brain rot. Am I gonna get scammed? All right, I'm in this man's server. Oh my god, I see the Dragon Cannelloni. 450 million a second Dragon Cannelloni. Oh, yo, I've actually got the Dragon Cannelloni. This game ain't modded, bro. This is the real deal. 450 million a second. All right, let's see how much money we really have. We have like 1 trillion. Okay, that's actually not bad. We have 1.5 trillion. We need 100 trillion. All right, we have 35 minutes to hit 100 trillion. And if I fail, every single brain rot in this base is going to one lucky subscriber. Dragon Cannelloni, $200, bro. I've spent over $500 on all of these brain rots. This is absolutely absurd, but I'm gonna go AFK. and hopefully I come back to $100 trillion. We never know. And we have 2 minutes and 27 seconds remaining. We currently have 1.52 trillion. I'm gonna run through my money. We are up to 98 trillion. Am I gonna be able to make 2 trillion? Because if I don't, every single one of these brainrots is going to one lucky subscriber. My dragon baby Catalodi, I cannot let this thing go. All right, let's run through my money. We are not even on 99 trillion yet. Okay, this could be bad. I just keep on running through our money. Hopefully we reach 900 trillion. We're on 99.36. All right, we have 8 seconds remaining. We need to run through this money and hit 100 trillion, or I'm about to fail. And we have done it. Yes, I don't have to give away these to one lucky subscriber, but what I'm gonna do is give away this 6-7 secret 60 million a second to one lucky subscriber. You have to subscribe, comment your Roblox username, and join my Discord server right now, and I'm gonna pick one of you guys. And if you enjoyed this video, you'll enjoy this one even more. Click it, watch it now, and subscribe.